Good morning, y'all. Today is Wednesday, December the 10th. I am at Delta Cargo, and I was told to come here to pick up 5, I don't know if it's luggage, package, I don't know what you want to call it. 2 of them right there. And then I got 3 more big yellow bags. Yeah, they didn't say to drive my van or anything, so I don't know how I'm going to fit this stuff in my car. I'm going to let you guys see the bags when she roll them around. Once she bring them out, but yeah, she should have told me to drive my van. I don't know how I'm gonna get all this stuff in here, but we're gonna try. I ain't got no choice. I gotta get it in here. Communication is key. Y'all, look at this mess. I had to unhook the speaker. I had to do some finagling to try to get all this stuff in my freaking car. And they could have just tell me that. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this. Alright guys, we got everything packed up in here. I mean packed up in here. All I gotta say is communication is key. It is, it's key. Yeah, I'm gonna put up a screenshot of the dimensions that was sent in the email. And I did look at the dimensions when she sent the email to me. But I was like, because it said, I think 3 of them said box, and then the other 2 said bags, right? So I'm thinking, I didn't think that they were like big, bulky luggage. And I looked, like I said, I looked at the dimensions, and it just didn't look
There's
like they were
construction ahead.
Like they were big like this. Like seriously, they did not look like they were big like this. So when they said bags, you know, I'm thinking bags. But they got suitcases in these big yellow bags. And it's just like, one of them weigh 198 pounds. Like, how did you get that much clothes into a suitcase to weigh 190 pounds? Like seriously. These stuff are, they're stuffed. They're stuffed. Stuffed. And the 2 young ladies at the cargo, if they didn't help me, I would have been struggling, like literally struggling, trying to get these stuff up in here. So I said I got to take them some donuts. I got to go get 12 donuts. And they both normally work in the mornings, and just on my way down in the morning, because I'm pretty sure I got to go down that way sometime in the morning, sometime tomorrow. Take them some donuts, man, because we took them out, we turned them around. I mean, we had to play Tetris just to get this stuff in here. Like, my seat is like all the way up. My passenger seat, I got that all the way up. I had to uninstall my speaker. And I got that sitting on the front seat. It's just crazy. But like I said, communication is key. She was like, I thought you would have driven the van. You can't assume I'm going to drive the van. Yeah, I looked at the dimensions, but I rarely drive the van, which I could have driven the van. It would have been better if I did drove the van. But the only difference with that is, like I told her, where you going to pay me van prices? Because normally, if she asks me to do anything and it has to deal with the van, she automatically knows that it's van prices. So when she didn't mention driving the van, I drove the car, because I'm not going to drive my van for car rates. I'll drive my van for van rates. That's just it. That's just it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. Because that van, it burns too much gas. To come out here to Savannah and back would have been like a half a tank of gas. That's $30. So I can't charge car rates. I'm sorry. So with her assuming that I would drive the van, you can't assume that if you're not going to pay for that. Point blank, you gotta pay for that. Yeah. But anyway, we are almost there. We just gotta go over the bridge to get to downtown Savannah. It's going to a hotel, and I'm hoping that it's not one of the ones downtown off of River Street area or anyway down that way, because it would be hard for me to park in the front to get these things out. I definitely got to get a luggage rack to put these on. I might have to take 2 trips, but it said to leave it at the front desk. But yeah, I definitely got to take 2 trips because all of this stuff is not going to fit on a luggage rack. I might have to do 3 trips with this stuff here. But I'm hoping that I can, wherever the hotel is, I can park right in the front, grab the luggage rack, and it'll be easy to take inside. And then I got to take a picture of it and send it to the customer as to where I leave it at, you know what I mean, at the front desk. So yeah, this was crazy. When I first got there, the girl was like, "That's what you driving?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "They're not gonna fit." I'm like, "Oh, they're gonna fit," because I'm not going all the way back home. It took me, I left the house, I dropped my son off at school, I think it was 7:25. I went and got gas, I got a cup of coffee. When I left the gas station, I think it was 7:40. Because my son's school right here and the gas station like right down the street. So it was like 7:40 by the time I left the gas station. I didn't get to the airport until 8:45. That's just how backed up traffic is in the mornings. And like I say, I live a good 45 minutes without traffic to the airport. So with traffic, you know, of course, you're going to be over an hour. So yeah, it took me almost 2 hours to get to the airport this morning. Yeah, almost 2 hours. So I don't know. But anyway, I told the girl I'm not going back. If I got to go back home, she gonna have to find somebody else to take this, because I'm not going back home and fighting that traffic coming back. Fighting it going home and fighting it coming back, and then these luggage have to be at the airport by I think it was 11:30. No, so I said I'm gonna have to make it fit. I gotta make it fit. That's just it. If I had to put them on the damn top of the car, I got some bungee cords and some scraps in there. I would scrap them down. I had to scrap them down on top of the car. I mean, I hope that they don't fly off. One or the other. But anyway, we're almost to the bridge, the Talmadge Bridge. And at the end of it is Savannah, Georgia. And shouldn't be too far once we get off of this bridge. So
dusty photograph, memories soar, empty echoes creep behind the door. Fingers trace cracks on the window pane, ghosts in the walls, whispering my name. They say, stay down, this ain't your fight. But I claw through the shadows, chasing light from the bottom up, brick by brick, stacking my dreams, making them stick. No handouts, no silver moon, just grinding hard, sunrise comes.
Good morning. I'm looking for Hotel Barbo.
Hotel Bardo, yes, man. That's us. So if you go, what do you
luggage for one of you.
Luggage, yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. So if you come out here on Hall Street, you're just gonna take a right and then take a right around. You'll see our drive in the front on Drayton Street.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Yeah, it said this say Drayton. I don't know why GPS brought me this way. So just go around.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Just go around to Drayton Street out front, and then you'll see the drive.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. We'll get you.
Thank you.
There.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, you guys heard it. I gotta go around to the front, and that don't even look like a hotel to me. It look like a little mini castle or something. I don't know. But you know, Savannah is historic, just like how it is in Charleston. So, see, we probably got a lot of historic buildings down here that they turn into hotels. Okay, see, I gotta make a right and then come to the front. Y'all can see this thing. It looks like a little castle or something. Okay. Alright, so yeah, there's Drayton Street right here. Okay, then he said something about, okay, I see what you're talking about. Then I gotta turn up in here somewhere. Alrighty. Alright. Let me get back with you guys in a second, y'all. Man, y'all, that little, the little valet guy out there, lazy. Lay to the Z. Seriously, lazy. Like, all of those luggages were heavy as crap. I don't know what they got in them. Like, they must have come over here to stay about damn 3 months or 6 months. All that, oh my God. All that stuff they got in there, they got to be there for a while. The heaviest one was 198 pounds. That's the heaviest one, 198 pounds. And he acted like he didn't want to help me put him on the damn luggage cart. The two big ones, they had wheels on them, so you know, I could have rolled those once I got them out of the car. But that's trash. Yeah, that's trash. She might need to store. She might need to store this invoice. But anyway, that's old. I'm just trying to read this. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I finally got them out. Took a picture of them, sent them to the customer, and I don't know if they're here or if they're flying in somewhere. I don't know. I don't even know why this even had to happen. Because if they flew in, I mean, I know the reason why they had their luggage flown into Charleston, because Savannah doesn't have it has an airport, but not a lot of major airlines is at that airport. The airport is very small. I mean, smaller than the one in Charleston. It is small. So I know probably why they did that, but it's like, did they fly into Savannah, but their luggage flew into Charleston? They had to get somebody to bring it down here. Like, I don't know the gist of all of that. You know, I didn't ask any questions about that. But anyway, so I am headed back. It is early. It's 11:40. I should be back at 1:41. And see if I can get something else that's not going too far, or else I'm gonna spark. Y'all know me, I'm a turn on spark. You know, I don't even, listen, I haven't even done roadie. I haven't even done Uber Eats. I've been ignoring everything that's been coming through. I ain't even gonna lie, since I started Walmart Spark. I've been ignoring everything. I mean, Walmart Spark just been paying. I mean, it really has. $2 and $3 a mile, sometimes $4 and $5 a mile. Like, I didn't see the need to mess with that. Like, to turn on them other stuff. Like, really. So, I mean, if whatever, if it works, what is it? If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? I think that's what they say. I think that's what they say. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, I need these two right here. These two. Yesterday and the day. So anyway, that's it for this video. If I get anything else, you know, I need to turn airspace on. But anyway, that's it for this video. I need to turn airspace on because a lot of airspace comes out of Savannah, and I had to turn it off yesterday. I turned that and curry off yesterday. But let me go turn them back on, see if I can get something else going back my way. But that's it for this video. Y'all have a blessed and prosperous day. Like I said, we only got a few more days left to the end of December. Gotta make it count. Gotta make it count. Gotta make it count. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.